Good morning. It's location again, and yes, dog walking. Yeah, but it's I don't know if my normal view. Can't even see the sea. It's misty, but it's not cold. It's just damp. Look, I couldn't. We've been talking about AI last 6 or 7 conversations, but I couldn't let it go by because this weekend was the coronation weekend. And I couldn't go by without commenting on it, of course. It's not necessarily the libertarian in me, it's actually the free human being in me. And my immediate conclusion, I can get over the religious bit, I guess, where they ram it down your throat. And they really went over the top, doing a lot of ramming, didn't they? And of course, religion is a control mechanism, of course. So if many of you are aware, but if you believe in all of that stuff, well, then that's up to you. But it's really about control. But the worrying thing about the coronation was the various oaths, the oaths that the new king made to the people, and also the little bit that was where you swear allegiance to the king. And I couldn't help thinking, and how out of place that is, isn't it, in today's society. And the one thing to remember, that in the mid 1650s, the Glorious Revolution, William of Orange, and that up to 1680-89, there was a shift in some power and authority from monarchy to Parliament. But then Parliament sneakily, on a couple of occasions, tried to give themselves ultimate power and tried to make Parliament sovereign. And of course, in our constitution, and yes, we do have a constitution, America has a constitution which they get out at every occasion, don't they? And our constitution is predicated on the fact that Brits, Great Britain, United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, Ireland in a sense, in our constitution it is written that we are free. We own our sovereignty. It's our birthright to be free citizens, and that Parliament works for us and not the other way around. And it's clearly a shit show at the moment, isn't it, where the posh boys running the country, the Indian oligarch and all of that, Boris Johnson before, and the series of poshos, I call them, people who've never had a proper job, of course. They have this air of entitlement, which is exactly what the monarch does. And they want us all to tug our forelocks, but Parliament are clearly itching to make themselves sovereign, and we have to avoid that. And the clues are central bank digital currency, increased surveillance, increased authoritarianism. But it's even worse in Europe, of course, because the EU, which is an unelected, in my view, sort of troublesome political state, is running roughshod over sovereign nations on the pretense of a single unified currency and a single trading bloc, but the benefits of which aren't enough, because the countries of Europe are going to have to sacrifice their sovereignty and the people their freedoms. And in the UK, we have to resist this. We have to stop this. We have to stop Parliament issuing all these rules. What they will do is governments are forming links with World Economic Forum, World Health Organization, again, unelected bodies with seemingly sovereign powers. So the Health Organization, what's going on right now is they're trying to get us to accept that they have the power to shut us down and call out a pandemic. Shut a sovereign nation down. That can't be right. an unelected body has the power to shut a sovereign nation down at a whim on data and facts that we know are probably going to be spurious and, you know, favour their decisions. World Economic Forum, the Great Reset. What that means is that all of these unelected bodies are also trying to make themselves sovereign. They're trying to exert power with the global brands and countries to influence that these countries, and a lot of the countries we know, of course, and the big brands we know, become sovereign, where they dictate to the people, that the people are fundamentally free. It's our birthright to be free. Talk soon.